If the guy actually loves this girl, sir, he would have tried everything within his power to make her happy. He would have tried to make that marriage one of the priority. But now what he's doing is let my parents recover first before I will talk about anything marriage. Love may be there. Yes, love may be there. But it's after the well-being of his parents. Who will come and stand in his wedding day? Not that they are dead though, but because sickness has kept them in one place. There are some guys who will actually jump and say, let me marry first. These people, their turn have come and go and gone. They have enjoyed themselves. This is my time. There are people like that. So just I will not draw conclusion that the boy does not love her. Maybe he wants to settle his family first. Another way, if I was to be him, I would have said, okay, let me see what I can do. The girl should not be afraid of the menopause. Menopause is medical report. Yes, a woman in my church carried a pregnancy. I think that should be the longest pregnancy in the world or so. 10 years and 4 months. She's from Akwa Ibom. You understand? So the she enter menopause. A medical report said it was a fibroid. She came and met my papa. My papa said it's not a fibroid, it's a fine boy. There are many people that have passed that level of giving birth. And we see result every day. We are into the ministry, we see result every day. So menopause should not be her fear. All she needs to do is to put her house in order. Let her pray earnestly. Because if it is the will of God, that boy will in turn come and marry her. She have even volunteered to do parlor wedding, which you said is the lowest kind of wedding anybody can do. No problem. They can even go to court and put ring and go home. So she should not be afraid. All she need to do is to know what is happening. She should also go and check whether it is foundational, because sometimes this may be what has been happening in the foundation. What has been happening in the foundation? The time you want to rise up, the devil will just dash you one guy. The guy will now confuse you. Or guys, dash you one girl, they will just confuse you. And you see your life. Once you make one step forward, you take 20 steps backward. It becomes a problem. So that's why I'm insisting. That prayer, that deliverance is necessary for anybody actually who wants to go into marriage. Exception of this particular story that we have been shared today. If you want to go into marriage, you must take out time and pray. Know the level of the level of your partner. Not when issues happen, you'll be calling pastor in the night. That is why it is advisable. Believer marry a believer, unbeliever marry an unbeliever. But if an unbeliever can accept to marry a believer, and then in turn and change, it becomes an advantage. So it becomes an advantage. So if the guy solely love, he should do the needful, because you cannot allow this girl who you say you love just become sad. And what will happen when he travels to abroad is another case we will also have to consider. Will he remember to come back and marry her? If not, the girl should open her door open. She should make her door open to accept other guys, but she should learn how to close her legs. I don't know what is in sex. You have it 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you stand up. Tomorrow it will come again. Have any man have sex before and say, okay, I'm satisfied? No, I will not do. Solomon, how many? 1,000. Wasn't satisfied. He said all is vanity. So instead of us to cause a problem for ourselves, we should allow time to tell on us, so that when once it is our turn, when we marry, we'll enjoy it. My late grandmother will tell you the thing will be on your bed looking at you. You will not do anything again because you are tired. Now that we are not married, the body is shaking, doing all gri 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 gri. You have to perform, you have to do it. So please, we should calm down.